Everyone, this is Anu, creative designer at craftyscrappers. First of all, a very happy Holi to all of you. So today I'm here to share a fun interactive card with you all. And for that I'm going to use this Holi stamp set, which is RANG BARSE from craftyscrappers. So it has 2 elements and lots of sentiments. So as you can see, I have already colored them and fuzzy cut them both. Now let's just begin with the base first. Okay, so for the base we are going to create a stamped background. Okay, so for that here I am taking this piece of paper to demonstrate you first how we're going to do it, because it is a full stamping background. So I suggest you to practice it first on a scrap piece of paper. Here I have this simple printer paper. So first practice with this and then you go fair on the white cardstock base. So now I'm taking this ink splash from this stamp set. This is the big one. So I am gonna start with this. As it is a Holi card, so we are going to make it fully colorful. Here I have this beautiful red color. So let's just start stamping. You just need to randomly stamp on different places. And then we're going to switch colors. Make sure you wipe off the previous color from your stamp so that both the colors don't get mixed. Okay, so now I'm going to just fast forward this process. Okay, now so when you're done with the larger ink splash stamp, now you can switch to the smaller one when you see there's not much space left on your card base. Okay, so you use the smaller stamp to fill the smaller gaps here. Okay, now this is how you're going to fill the whole base here. Okay, so this is just a demonstration. Okay, so let me just show you the final piece I've already done with. See this is the final base. Okay, look at this, how pretty it is, so colorful. As you can see here, I have used these little dots here to fill the very small gaps left in the base. So you can choose any shape you would have in your stash. I had these dots, so I did it with them. So now what we're gonna do is keep aside this base, and next what we need is a rectangular piece of cardstock. The base is 5 3/4 of an inch by almost 4.5 inches. Okay, and this small piece here is about almost 3 3/4 by 2 3/4 of an inch. So as you can see, I have took the reference from the image we had in the stamp set. So this image absolutely fits on this little rectangular piece here we have. Okay, so what I've done here is I've took the white cardstock and then just distressed the edges with some yellow ink. Okay, and I have used my fine tip marker to draw this stitched outline around this piece of cardstock. Let me just quickly show you how I did it. Okay, so this is it, and I have another piece here for the backing. Here I have used this scallop edged scissors. These are generally available at local stationeries, so you can find them there. So now first I'm going to stick both of these pieces together. So next thing we need to do is to do some markings here on the back side of the base manual. First you need to place this piece in the center of the base, and now we are going to mark the very bottom of this piece here, and then we're going to mark ½ inch from this edge towards in. Okay, so ½ inch from here and ½ inch from here, which gives us 2 points, and we need to connect it straight to that bottom line. Use your normal cutters to cut the lines. Okay, so I have already did it, and this is how it's gonna look like. Now I'm gonna take some clear cut elements from Crafty Scrappers. These are acetate sheets. Okay, so we are going to cut a 1 inch piece from this acetate sheet. So this will be our main element which will move up and down. So here's the small strip. So this will going to be placed in between these 2 cut marks we did previously. Okay, so now I'm going to take this this strip here, and I'm going to stick it back on this piece. For that I'm gonna use this score tape. Okay, now we're going to insert it through these cut marks we made. Okay, this is how we need to put it in. Okay, slide this piece up and down to make sure it's moving smoothly. Okay, I'll place it in the center. Now we're going to add a long piece here which will work as pull tab for us. Okay, so I'm gonna take a piece which is 5.5 inches long and approximately 3 inches wide. Okay, so here is this piece I have. Okay, now we're going to stick it here. Make sure it is in the middle of this card base. So we're going to apply tapes on these 2 ends of acetate sheet. Do not go very close to the cut lines. Okay, so now it's time to decorate the front of this card, and for that I'm gonna add the stamped images already created. So I'm gonna add this cute little girl here on the front. I am using foam tapes to give it dimension, and now let me see, I'm gonna use it on the top. I guess it is looking good here. I think I'm gonna add it in the center itself. Before that, let me just add a sentiment on the top. So I'm gonna stamp the sentiment Happy Holi on the pull tab with some black ink. Okay. Now it's time for the center. I'm gonna add glue to this stamped image. I'm gonna place it on this circle I have created. Make sure the image stays away from the these lines, these cut marks, which are the main part of functioning. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna add another sentiment here because we have a lot of empty space. So I'm gonna add the sentiment RANG BARSE from this hamster, and let me just quickly stamp it and place it on the card. Okay, so this is our final card. Isn't it so colorful and so pretty? I just loved it. Okay, so this is it for me today. I hope you like this project, and if you like it, do give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And happy Holi once again. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Happy crafting.